Max rushes into the station, shaking water off his soaked clothes. A girl hesitantly speaks up. "Excuse me, could you help me?" Max asks, "Why?" Then reads her placard. "My phone and wallet were stolen here at the station. Could a kind person give me 500 yuan? Thank you." Max says, 500? That's way too much. Who would give that? The girl in a says, "I'm not lying. I live in the northeast part of Telengo on Shunhua Street." Max in a responds, "Geez, nowadays even scammers use tricks just like yours." The girl for a moment, and before she can respond, Max starts to walk away. Suddenly, his phone rings. He pulls it out and says, "Hello? What happened?" His father says, "Son, there's a family dinner tonight. All your aunts are coming. They're bringing their sons and all their girlfriends. If your girlfriend isn't here tonight, don't come back home." The call ends. Max thinks to himself, "Where am I supposed to find a girlfriend?" Suddenly, his eyes fall on the poor girl. Girl freezes, then looks at him with hope. "Sir, have you thought of something?" Max asks. "Have you ever been in love?" The girl asks, "Why are you asking? Are you really going to help me?" Max responds immediately, "But now you'll have to help me." The girl says, "How could I help? I need help myself." Max explains, "Tonight, pretend to be my girlfriend." The girl immediately says, "Girlfriend, I'm only asking for 500 yuan to get home." Max says, "If you only want 500 yuan, maybe I'll give it. But if you come with me tonight, I won't give you 500. I'll give you 5,000 yuan. The girl catches her breath and says, 5,000 yuan? Then, she says, "With that, I could not only get home, but even open a small shop. I'm in." She lowers her gaze and says, "But someone like me, your family wouldn't believe it." Max says, "Don't worry, I have a plan." At that moment, Max notices the boy and girl approaching. He says, "Come on, bring the clothes upstairs quickly." The girl goes ahead. Then Max suddenly turns to look the other way. The boy and his girlfriend reach the scene. The boy, looking at his clipboard. When everything's been stolen and they still asked for 500 yuan, people call them scammers. Max turns to look and Bubbly says, "That's my ex-boyfriend." The boy says, "But you said I was your first love." "Oh, now I get it. Your ex is nothing." Bubbly says, "That's why I left him. Then I got someone tall, cheerful, and rich." Max starts to leave. Bubbly, "Wait, you haven't even properly met my amazing boyfriend yet. He's the chief creative director at Yang Group." Max says, "What?" Bubbly says, "You still haven't found a girlfriend, huh?" Max says, "I'm getting married soon. My fiancé is absolutely beautiful, like an angel from heaven." Bubbly says, "Look at him, so pitiful. Any job openings at your company?" The boy says, "Oh yes, we recently fired our janitor. There's a vacancy." At that moment, the secretary comes and says, "Secretary, boss, there's an urgent meeting starting. Please come." After the secretary leaves, the boy grabs Max's hand and says, "Ugh, so you're the chairman of our company. Sorry, I usually use the back entrance, and I've never seen someone your size before, so I didn't recognize you." Max frees his hand and turns to the other side. For a moment, he's stunned. The girl quietly and gracefully takes his hand. This makes Max look confident. He says, "From now on, pack up your things and leave the company immediately." Do you believe that real relationships are always built on trust and honesty? People may seem lesser because of their circumstances or struggles, but every person carries strength, ability, and dignity within them.